Depression is a hard topic to talk about in general. People who suffer from depression most of the time have another mental illness or disorder along with it. There is approximately 35 million people worldwide that suffer with and from depression. Most people say that depression is just depression, and that there is no difference of the type of depression. Well, believe it or not, to tell you the truth, there is. There are many of them. For instance, there is major depression, persistent depressive disorder, bipolar disorder, seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, psychotic depression, postpartum depression, situational depression, and many more, but that's just to name a few. People all over the world will experience some sort of depression in their lives. It affects their lifestyles and also the way they think. I do struggle, and I struggle a lot with depression, so this subject comes from a personal part of me. Depression can and will take over your thoughts, your life, and at times it can feel like you're drowning and no one around you can see or help you. That is why people are scared to come out and tell the people around them that they have depression, because they fear they will be judged and not helped. I even fear that people will treat me differently and label me as the depressed kid. But I will tell you this: you are not alone. I too suffer from depression and many different mental illnesses. Depression is hard to handle because you feel as though you are physically and emotionally drained. A good way to explain it is basically you have no motivation in order to do anything you need to finish or get accomplished. All you want to do is sit around and not do anything. Maybe at the most listen to music or watch TV. Many sufferers tend to sleep a lot more when they are depressed. They change how they act because depression is something that takes over their life, and you don't know how or what to do to change it. There is a difference in between people of how they act. Different people act differently depending on the type of depression. At times, depression can change your whole personality. For example, at school, I used to be the social person who was always trying to find the best in things or the positive, including even trying to find the silver lining. Last year, when the depression hit me the hardest, I pulled away from a lot of people. I didn't really have the urge or the want to talk to them. I had zero self-esteem or courage to help me throughout the day. All of my thoughts were dark, and things that people and the things that people that knew me would say they aren't true, but my mind would be certain that it was true. The longer the depression lasted, the more it felt like it didn't matter and that I had no reason to live. I couldn't tell anyone I had depression because I would be labeled as the goth or even the emo kid that no one likes. The depression started to eat away at my used to be bright and shiny personality. My mind was dead set on me not being good enough and just a waste of time. After about a year of having depression really bad, I found out I kind of found myself making plans to kill myself. To this day, I still struggle with depression. It is one of my demons that I live with. But that is just my experience with depression. It's not something to joke about or something to laugh and make fun of someone who has depression. Depression is a struggle to live with. You are constantly feeling like you are having to fight your brain to find the actual truth in the world. That is why depression is such a hard mental disorder to live with. If you need to talk, share your story, need the support, or just to read other people's experiences, look at my website in the description or even email me at mental.health.lifestories@gmail.com.